It's Wednesday on Simon's Trading Channel. Let's have some midweek bonanza price action analysis. Hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me for another one of my videos. And I hope you join me tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that and the day after that because I do them every day. Which is a good reason to like and subscribe. And then you'll just get a notification whenever a new one comes up, which will be every day. Okay. It's enough of that ridiculousness. Now, as promised, yesterday, I'm going to check in on the weekly, even though we're only halfway through the week. So, closures is the way to be certain about things. But halfway through the week, I thought I'd have a look at CME. So halfway through the week for CME, not so much for Bybit and the perpetual exchanges. And as you can see, it's not that impressive, really. It's green. That's all I've got to say about it. Let's move on. Okay. Still in the bottom half of the Bollinger Band range too. Momentum is clinging to the upside. And as I said, I think it was in yesterday's video, by Friday, 9 p.m., I think it is UK time, I would like to see CME close above 61.6. So it's got some work to do in the last, 48 hours left of trading. Got some work to do. Right, that'll do. So down to the daily on my trusty Bybit, and you can see that it's all looking okay, really. The price action as of yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, bounced off the midpoint of the Bollinger Band here and is hovering around the top of the Bollinger Band. So there isn't any volatility expansion. Oh, there might be a tiny bit of volatility expansion to the upside, but it hasn't fully kicked in yet. But it's still in the top half. So if that volatility does come, then the move will likely to be to the upside. And you can look for price to probably, it might get some resistance around 65. If it gets through 65, then I would suggest we knock on the door of 70,000. But none of that applies at the moment because there's no volatility expansion on the daily time frame. So you can see also that with 4.75 hours to go before this daily candle closes, the number for it to remain above, to cross above the zero line every days and shift daily momentum to the upside is 60,000, which is a little bit above at the moment, but it's close to it. So you can see quite easily then that for volatility expansion to occur, when Bitcoin starts to clear sort of 61.5, 62,000, that will also mean that momentum is to the upside on my momentum indicator of choice, the mighty moving average convergence divergence, MACD. So I'd say that's more positive than negative at the moment. My cautious optimism has been getting less and less cautious since about, since Thursday of last week. And it remains as such. Skipping down like a schoolgirl down to the 4 hour, you can see the Bollinger Band beautifully, the 20 SMA, the midline of the Bollinger Band beautifully picked off this support resistance area at 59 and change, which right now with 45 minutes to go, it's a rather bullish looking 4 hour candle, but it hasn't closed yet, so don't know that. There could be, you could argue, the suspicion of a double top, but that would only be, and remember, that amazing trader from over 100 years ago, 120 years ago, W.D. Gann, one of his wise rules was never ignore a double top on any time frame, or a double bottom, for that matter. So just keep an eye on this. This could turn out to be a double top. When would that play out to significance? Well, when Bitcoin, if and when Bitcoin starts to close 4 hour candles back below 59 and change, but more significantly below 57.5. So that's just something to have in mind. A cautionary tale, I might say. Now, excuse me, 4-hour momentum did wane a little bit through here, and then it looks like it's going to turn green again as long as Bitcoin remains above 60,000. Very common to the daily time frame there. So it's about $600 away from there. So see what happens on this closure, but it should turn back green. It's a fair way away from the zero line, so this number doesn't make much sense at the moment. With regards to trend, which is always your friend if you just let it be so. So you can see the trend on this 4-hour time frame from lower lows and lower highs to higher lows and higher highs probably kicked in here. I mentioned that in a video, one of my videos a little while ago. And the obvious low, so the obvious sort of current anchor point, if you like, is certainly here, which is basically at the bottom of the Bollinger Band there, 57.4. And the obvious high is pretty much where Bitcoin's wicked up to today, or in the last 4 hours indeed, at 61,300. So you just like to see this sequence of higher lows. I mean, I'm just putting on a few slightly arbitrary, and higher highs continue. Well, when would that not continue? Well, as I said before, first etching 4-hour closures, sequence of 4 hours, probably a daily closure back below 59, probably back below 59, but more significantly below 57.5. Now I'm going to clear the screen a little bit because I just wanted to put on, the Fibonacci retracement again. I had this on in yesterday's video. No, I did it the wrong way, didn't I? It still kind of applies because it hasn't made new highs yet. Yes, that's the one. I'll just do it to there. Maybe there. So you can see that the 382 picked out these two wick lows here, and it's bounced from the 382. You do need to see continuation though, otherwise, it's not continuation of the prevailing trend, which is to the upside. I would suggest that, I guess, the negative outlook on this daily time frame would be closing back below the 618, which is 55.5. So that on the 4-hour, the 57.4 was here. So if Bitcoin started to close 4 hours back below here, you'd then get volatility expansion to the downside, and that would then put in jeopardy that 55.5 area, which is basically this wick low here. Oof, there we are. 8 minutes of buzzing price action coming right at you. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, I'm on Twitter too. Twitter handle's Simon F. Martin. So if you want to drop a comment on there, tell me, your videos are rubbish, Simon. Do something else with your time. That's all good. It's all good. I take negative and positive feedback with a smile. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I hope you join me tomorrow for Thursday's price action analysis video. Take care. Peace to you all. Goodbye.